a hiccup. I'd like to know right now if it's working better. I'd like to know if you guys can hear me or not. Guys? Alright, that's something to fix. Because I'm not really understanding why that's happening. Let's see. What could that be? I'm trying to understand why that's the case. I'm not exactly well versed in. I don't understand why I'm not seeing the chat either. I can see it now. Let me see what we can do about that. Let's see. Let's see. here now. I'm increasing the volume on the mic. Or is it still messed up? Is it better? Yeah. All right. Let's hope that works. All right. First, get things done here. One thing, anything you'd like to say, please say, just say it in the chat. Let's work from there. So that way you can tell me if there's any issues. Let's hope for the best. Well, the whole round table discussion will take place while the larger part of the gameplay takes place, so that it doesn't get dull or stay at work. Still trying to work out this stream, but if any of the guys in the Discord server want to join the Discord call, I'll connect it after this chapter ends, just to make sure everything works well before I add another factor to this whole thing. Just playing a bit, because anything related to a story, the story of one of the characters in Spanish is gonna be important, even if it's in a small way to the story, to Eclipse. So I'm not going to make it any jokes or stuff like that. Let's just let it play out. Let's not pretend this bad guy is to take for the well, the generic bad guy that needs to be defeated to get generic minion. Let's play it. Find out that doesn't get better writing those till later. And it doesn't help that this is the first game after Kaga left, the guy famous for writing Fire Emblem 4 and 5. Oh, uh, is that better? Uh, how's that? Is the music still overbearing, or is it more toned down? Ah, okay, great. I mean, just what? Yes, it's still overbearing, and just or yes, it's working well now. Oh, great. So, no, okay. My my computer's chugging a bit sometimes. So, well, in any case, like I said, we'll get a bit to the roundtable discussion, and we should start with the option that received the most votes, which is the whole thing with Edric, Aegis, and Hachi. I feel like that's the best place to start, and honestly, I'm never opposed to going the funny route. Um, so, what we had so far, we kind of ended pretty abruptly. We managed to get in a few jokes, but after that, well, didn't get very far. But I did write down a few ideas. Um, so what we had was that what we had so far it was that the three managed to get into the ship, and from there, um, try to make it work, but to not much without much success. So, so the question is, what do I do from here? One idea I had was that Daisy had intentionally made the controls confusing as some sort of weird security feature. Problem was, even she forgot how they worked. So she just abandoned the ship because she just decided it's not worth the effort. That's one idea from where we could start. Oh, thoughts? Come on, this is a discussion after all. Hmm. Well, guys, uh, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. All right, great. So, thoughts? How else we could? Because after all this discussion, it's a back and forth, please. Um, that's what the chat comes up. Hey, we're all learning how things work in any case. And if we find a better way, well, we'll use it a better way. Just That guy is dead. Yeah, pretty much. Uh, well, the idea was that we need to actually. Hey, well, I mean, my name is Crazy Hand everywhere. You could say I have pretty insane digits. Anyway, so the idea, getting back on topic, so we need to find a way to make uh well to get the ship working, but I felt like still plenty of space for good jokes. God damn, this ah, this basic. Well, the spaceship needs to a way to take off. And they need to find a way to make it work. So one idea I had was that despite all these messy controls, uh, or two spikes here, or just to make the ship actually work in case of emergency, some of the shy guys, misfits, whatever, decided to install an easier control scheme, one that anyone could use. Because having a terrible one just doesn't help anyone. No. God damn it. Well, Shanna, you're useless. You hit as hard as a wet paper towel. And you have little consistency. Find the instructions. Maybe we could say they hit them. And that was the security. Well, what, let's say they actually, after many mishaps, actually get the ship on the air. What do we do from there? Well, one I, the idea we had is that they got somewhere where they met the famous Matt, the one and only. God, how this is gonna be the only Fire Emblem game we we have a Pegasus that's that useless. Well, in any case, then what? That's the question. I'm not sure what we could do from there. What do we do with D me? D? the one everyone thinks of. What kind of shenanigans could they get? Because the whole point was that this is a bit of a more comedic side story. No, not well, not side story. It's still part of the main plot, but I, that after all the action, all the drama and everything, that we have. Hmm. Um. Well, well, Alan is dead. Whoop. Uh. No way I can defeat that many cavaliers. Man, every time I try to not turtle, I just end up being forced to turtle. Well, hmm. Then what? Then still trying to figure out what's the best outcome here. I mean, I'm still trying to. And that's something I thought about for quite a while, but couldn't really come up with something. Yeah. My comedic writing is just isn't the best, to be honest. Hmm. What could we? Ah, there's not much I can think of. A goal they'd have. That's actually a good point. They need a goal, something to strive for. What could that be? What could the three of them want? Hmm. I guess the most obvious is trying to find a way to get back to the others. That they don't really have a way. They don't really even know what's going on. Hmm. Another thing is that hmm, what? Hmm. Trying to find what? Oh, you mean Mario, Dr. Mario? That could be one idea. Or Hmm. Or this- hmm. Here I have to ask uh, you, user, is there anything Hiram Mithra would think of that could any object or something that they think to look for that might help them? Ah, that's plenty different. Of course, there's no hurry here. Ooh. Bruh, don't tell me she's going to get killed. Let's hope this is enough. Great. Do. Hmm. Something that then we might need to think a bit outside the box. Because it doesn't need to be something really obvious. After maybe we can think of what their goal is and work from there. What could help them in their goal? And maybe and seeing what they've seen. Hmm. What could they want? Honestly. Well, I'm guessing. Okay. In any case, what could they want more than anything? Because they don't know that everyone else is alive, or for all they know, for all they know, they're the only ones. So, what could they do? Could they do? What could they want? Hmm. Something that could help free, maybe something that could help free from mental control, so that they don't need to rely on being lucky or having someone around. Because that too, that's very important. Could be one or the other. Is there anything to think of? Maybe something present instead of something coming from either Xenoblade or Dragon Quest, something from within Parum. Something, someone to restore. Yeah, I think that's the most obvious. But is there anyone who would they aim for? Hmm. Hmm. And would that connect to math? Because I don't want them meeting Matt to just be some sort of weird coincidence. Or they just happen to run into him. Hmm. Uh, maybe. He's located sort of capital city. I mean, they need technology from Panem, I'm guessing. So I'm going to one of the main cities in the world. Would be a place to start, right? Otherwise, hmm. Anyway, hmm. Who could restore Idrit's magic, or who would know something about that? I'm guessing the, or maybe some trying to find anything the hands might know about that could be a start. Hmm. Ugh. Oh, but who? But okay. Say going from there. Uh, Fountain of Dreams. What they know about that? Hmm. That's my big question. Something they know about. Or maybe something that, so hmm, true, very true. Hmm. Just trying to figure out how to make that work. Hmm. Uh, Sorry, just taking notes here on a notebook I have. Oh, you'd be surprised how much I've written down on paper. I have entire notebooks full of notes. Hmm. You missed the one damage. Okay. Hmm. Trying to figure out. Because, yeah, so then. Hmm, could happen that could be funny, but at the same time, not feel like a waste of time. Oh god, I crit, a 6% crit. Uh, yeah, I mean, part of me wants that to happen, but at the same time, feels like if he just shows up out of nowhere and gets defeated at first, feels like he just ends up doing nothing. And it's not like we have plans for him later. So he ends up being someone who just shows up, gets defeated, and bye bye. And I mean, I feel like there's more we can do with a mischievous little monkey than just having him get defeated. I mean, he could be such a pain in the neck for everyone, for everyone not related to Darkon. Because that's what Diddy Kong is, really. He's mischievous, he's slippery, he's, how do I put it? Very annoying for anyone who's not his friend. He's he's almost a meme of what a chimpanzee is. So I fear that we should get more out of him than him just showing up to get defeated. Wow. But we already have a a priest. Sorry, reacting to what's happening in the game. Hey, we have another healer. 10. Well, this Cavaliers are really pretty entertaining. True. Shada, where will you be useful? Sorry, but that amount of damage is just kind of pathetic. Yes, but I mean, we also try to play to their strengths, you know. And if we can do more with the character, especially it's since having him have a lot of synergy with Donkey Kong, maybe make them a bit of a comedic duo themselves. I mean, why not? I think that could be really funny. Come on, it's a chimpanzee and a gorilla. He can almost do a evil Timon and Pumbaa if we wanted. That's what I mean. Oh, true. That's also true. And begging to take advantage of by the thief. But then again, that reminded me of how one of my favorite YouTubers just released a video talking about gorillas and how they're surprisingly random and comedic. They're they're far less intimidating than there's that many people imagine them to be. Like they're just funny animals. The original idea was that they just became monsters, but the more you think about it, that that just feels too like that's that doesn't feel like the best idea. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do with them because part of me wants everyone related to Dark Country just becomes scary, but they just feels a bit wrong and like I mean that also doesn't feel like something Darkroom would do. He wants something. He's chaotic. Hmm. Well, I'm not sure what to do with them, to be honest. Ah, because no, I mean the big bad evil guy wouldn't want someone to be gentle and just. Hmm. Part of me thinks maybe he. Oh. Oh, sorry. These jokes don't really translate well to text. Anyways, Hmm. Ooh, very good item. Hmm. To think how could make this funny, but also make them intimidating at the same time. Like make the because we always want the enemies to feel like, hey, they're threatening, they're menacing. Oh, that's that's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, hmm, like a made of a circus act, maybe. Like maybe making the there was whoever they confront as kind of a butt of the joke. That could work. I mean, but yeah, it, mm, mm. but he but he doesn't really. Darkon prefers that the butt of the joke is whoever whoever they confront to be the butt of the joke, not the ones he possessed. Like the ones he possessed are just how do you put it? How do you put it? The setup. We're talking about jokes. The one he possesses are the setup, and whoever they find become the punchline. If that makes any sense. Because why? Because at the end of the day, yeah, it kind of makes sense to use his own minions as part of a cool joke. But why not use the ones who are actively going up against him? That's far more intimidating. Hmm. 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 Yeah, because I agree with the last message. Because at the end of the day, I don't want Darken to. I'd like Darken to feel like he could be somewhat emotionally unstable, but not an idiot. Because idiotic big bads just feel not very intimidating. Since feel like they could be easily defeated by a bit by smarting them a bit. Hmm. Oh, I'm so stupid. Just realized something. Anyways. Hmm. So in that case, Regarding Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, they could just be kind of a part of their own bit of a circus act, maybe, and whoever they find becomes part of the act. Because I mean, monkeys and whatnot. It could be funny, but at the same time terrifying. Hmm. That's one idea at least, and that's something they could run into. But honestly, that Donkey Kong Diddy Kong feel like two characters that had so much great, like evil Donkey Kong and Diddy. Feel like something with so much potential that I wouldn't have them be defeated on the first go. I believe, like maybe they can show up, but are able to escape, perhaps. That's one idea at least. But I do love the idea that these three run into the two monkeys or apes. I don't know how to better describe them. Like if we want to make it this funny, let's make it funny. Hmm. Ape and monkey. Okay. Eh, yeah, but hmm, maybe just trying to figure something out. Hmm. And from there, that's where maybe that's where Matt comes in. Maybe he actually is the one to bail them out. Maybe they get put in a position that they, even with their magic, the power can't escape. Exactly, use it. Exactly. But aside from that, I'm trying to figure out how to best make a funny scene out of all of this. Come on, this whole thing just sounds hilarious. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. So what could we do with the two monkeys? Aside from that, honestly, just or maybe just leave it with the idea of evil Timon and Pumbaa, and maybe continue working from there. Hmm. 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 What could be done? Also, we know for a fact that Earth doesn't get healed, so they should still get something out of all of this. What could it be? Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, just how trying to focus on both the game and the story. It's kind of taking a bit out of me. Didn't think multitasking like this would be so difficult. To truth be told, so honestly, I'll try to see how to improve from here. I mean, that's not. I'm not sure what we could do with them. Truth be told. Yeah, the myths are very interesting. The whole role. I know there's plenty of potential what they could do, like as the hands creations that are trying to figure out what they are, what they can actually do, as opposed to what the hands have been telling them they could do. The best part of all three, yeah, I mean, they could tag along with Matt. That's actually not how they get something out of it. Yep. Oof. Oof. Get out of there. Shut up. Okay. I mean, if anyone would be like would have the role of being the sort of representative for the myth, would it be Matt? Like, but there's also something we could do regarding him and well the other three. You know, Arvin's Zack and Posey. Mm, maybe they have to take up the mantle after him. And not saying he die or anything, but maybe he decides it's their time or something like that. Like, but also we need to make Matt someone very with a lot, someone with a lot of personality. The worst thing we could do is make him boring. Hmm. Hmm. Oof. I'm also trying to figure out. Oh no. Of course they go index. Matt being an outsider. That's not. It's not a perspective at all. Like him being some sort of. Uh, maybe some sort of a kooky hermit or something like that. Classic, very eccentric character. Because that's actually not a bad idea. Hmm. I can't. That's the thing. You may have to keep the other guys from killing him. From, this is difficult. I know I have to do that, but I know something's gonna go wrong. I can feel it. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh my god. Seriously? I knew it. This close to just resetting this stupid map. Does it really make too many mistakes? Oh, I underestimated Roger. I think I'm just going to lose my. Yep. Ah, no, not my mate. Not sure what I'll do. Because his Lou is just too useful. Ah, I'm just not thinking correctly right now. Ugh. Like multitasking both this and think of the story, just not a good idea. True lesson learned. Hmm. And I know I'm well aware that there's another mate I get later, Lilina, but she's not very good from what I know. Hmm. I'm just need a moment. Hmm. I just didn't play very well. Trying to multitask this and the story just didn't really. No, I knew he was going to get hit. It just overestimated what he could do. Just I don't know. I guess I got anxious, and I guess more importantly, I really underestimated Roger's ability to just delete one of my characters, which in turn allowed another enemy to delete Lou. Hmm. Trying to see what I'll do because I don't want to work with. Oh, to continue. Because Lou is just too useful. I'm not kind of messing up this entire map. I don't know. I think more than anything, I really missed the newer game's ability to just hey made a terrible mistake. Here, have the free ability to correct yourself. Like all their Fire Emblem games were really cruel. Like really cruel, but honestly, they're challenging in that way. And honestly, the since the last Fire Emblem game I played was Engage, I kind of forgot how truly careful and how much attention you needed to pay to in order to not get utterly messed up. And that if you truly messed up, you needed to restart the map from the very beginning. Ah, hmm. Yeah, clear the last fighting game I played was Engage. And after that, Three Houses. And before that, man, so I just need a moment to figure out. Uh, 'cause, hmm, well, I think I'll leave it here and try again another time. Because right now I'm not feeling I'm not feeling too well, and well, this is starting to the trying to multitask is starting to get to me. I'm clearly not achieving either. I think it's clearly a learning. It's everything about it. This is a learning experience.